UFC Fight Night, Cannonier versus Rodrigues. Full card, quick pick predictions. We're going to get into this very fast. It is a very good UFC Fight Night. The main event is really good. Every other fight, I don't believe there's many bad fights on this card at all. It's going to be a fun one. Of course, if you do want to see all the bets we are making for this card, we have all my bets in the top link down below in the description or that pinned comment. We have early fight news on some big name UFC fighters. We ranked the entire UFC. We got the best prospects outside of the UFC, and we have a contact list for UFC fighters. So if you want to ask a question to anybody in the UFC on this list, you can. So a lot of great perks there. Check the link in that pinned comment, but let's get into it. Full card quick pick predictions, starting with the women's bantamweight division. We do have Julia Avila taking on Jacqueline Calvacanti. I am going to go Jacqueline to win by unanimous decision. Maybe a 30-27 or maybe a 29-28 mixed in here and there, but she's a much better striker. She's got good takedown defense. I think she outstrikes Julia Avila for 3 rounds and wins it on the scorecards. Dante Almeida taking on Walter Walker. Walter's a 2-1 favorite. I'm going the 2-1 dog in Dante Almeida to win. I believe he's got better striking, more power, lengthier arms. He's got not horrible takedown defense, but not amazing takedown defense. I just don't believe Walter is an amazing offensive wrestler. He's not bad, but he is not amazing. I think this fight stays on the feet. And I do believe Dante Almeida will crack the chin of Walter Walker and knock him out in round 2 or round 3. Elijah Smith taking on Vince Morales. I am going to go Elijah Smith to win that one by unanimous decision. I think he's got the better, speedier striking. I think he's taller and lengthier as well. He is very fast, like I'm saying. He has good wrestling that he mixes in as well, and his cardio is not bad. But I believe he's going to defend the takedowns because I think Vince needs to wrestle here. I think Elijah defends it and outspeeds and outvolumes Vince Morales for the decision. Chaos Williams, Gabriel Bonfim. I'm going to go I'm going to go Chaos by decision here, but I wouldn't be shocked if we get a knockout, of course, from Chaos Williams. He is very powerful. Gabriel is a 2-1 favorite over Chaos Williams, so I'm going another dog here in the UFC welterweight division. I got Chaos Williams defending the takedowns and outboxing Gabriel Bonfim. Maybe rocking Gabriel at one point, but I think he's going to use his wrestling and grappling to survive being rocked if that does happen in this fight. So I'm going to go Chaos Williams, 29-28, very close decision, but we shall see. We haven't seen Chaos tested in the wrestling and grappling department, so we'll see how good it is in this fight with Gabriel Bonfim. Jesus Aguilar, Rafael Estevam. Rafael taller, lengthier, better wrestling. Jesus, better finisher, more power on the feet, better submission ability, but Rafael Estevam, if he's able to survive the submissions, he's able to stay away from the power of Jesus Aguilar, he's going to win. So I'm going to go Rafael Estevam by a decision here. I think he stays away from the finishes of Jesus, but if there is a finish, I would go Jesus Aguilar, but I think it goes all the way Rafael Estevam by decision. Jared Gordon versus Mashrabjan Ruziboyev. I think Ruziboyev is going to be more likely to get the finish here. He's got good power, good finishing ability, but gas tank, especially on short notice, not going to be too good here. I think the fight hits the later rounds. Round 1, up for grabs. Mashrabjan might win round number 1, but round 2, round number 3, Jared Gordon's going to defend whatever takedowns come his way. Stay away from that big power that's coming a little bit slower as he gets more and more tired. And Jared Gordon winning round 2, round 3, possibly round 1 as well for a 30-27, 29-28 decision win in the lightweight division. Ketlin Souza and Angela Hill. I'm going to go Angela Hill in a 50-50 fight. Odds are dead even as of now in the women's strawweight division. I think Hill throws more volume. She's faster, and I believe she's a little bit lengthier as well. I believe the height is the same, but she's a little bit lengthier in terms of her arms. She's a better kicker as well. Volume, kicking, speed, power goes Ketlin Souza. Everything else goes Angela Hill. Even the submission ability of Angela with that guillotine is very nice. So I think Angela outstrikes Ketlin on the outside for 3 rounds here. Ketlin's only hope, got to get inside and land a big bomb on Angela Hill. But Angela's never been knocked out. I got to go in all the way. Angela Hill, unanimous decision. Jose Delgado and Connor Matthews in the featherweight division. Jose better everywhere. legitimately taller, lengthier, better striking, better power. Wrestling and grappling is really, really even, so Conor's not going to win there either. I see this fight staying on the feet. Jose coming forward, putting on that pressure, putting on that pace, and outstriking Conor Matthews for 3 rounds. It's a hard thing to do to finish Conor Matthews, so I don't think he does so, but I think Jose Delgado outstrikes to a unanimous decision. Andre Petroski, Rodolfo Vieira, 50-50. That's a pick'em there in the UFC middleweight division. Can literally go either way, in my opinion. I think it's going to be 2 wrestlers and grapplers canceling each other out in that department and striking for 3 rounds, where Petroski's got better body kicks. Vieira's got some good leg kicks. Vieira's also got better boxing straight down the middle, but we haven't seen Petroski striking in like 2 or 3 fights. So I'm basing this off of his striking 3 fights ago. If his striking has continually improved, if his boxing has gotten better, Andre is very live to win this fight as an underdog. I'm going to go Vieira based off the striking I've seen recently and based off the striking I've seen from Petroski 3 fights ago, because we haven't seen much in his last 2 fights. I'm going to go Vieira by decision, but a very close fight there. Nazim Sadikov, Ismail Bonfim. I'm going the dog at Nazim Sadikov by a 29-28. Very close decision there. I think he's got better striking than Ismail Bonfim, more technical striking. Ismail might hit a little bit harder and be a little bit more powerful, but Nazim's going to land more. He's more technical. He's going to keep the fight on the feet and strike with Ismail Bonfim. And he's going to outstrike him, in my opinion, as a 2-1 dog. Nazim Sadikov by a decision. Edmund Shabazi and Dylan Budka. I'm going to go Edmund round 2 knockout. He's got the better striking. He only loses to wrestlers and grapplers, which Dylan Budka really is not. I got Edmund Shabazi by knockout in round number 2. Youssef Zalal, Calvin Kattar, closer fight than the odds have it for sure, but I think Zalal gets the back of Calvin Kattar, just like Aljamain Sterling does, rides him out to a decision here, gets some takedowns, and even keeps the striking decently even. I've seen his training footage from the last few weeks. His boxing's looking pretty solid. Of course, I still give the advantage to Calvin Kattar, but he's going to keep it even on the feet. Of course, Cater's going to win by a little bit, so he's going to have to wrestle and grapple. But I don't think he finishes Calvin. It's hard to submit Calvin Kattar. I don't really know if he's been submitted, but I think Youssef Zalal wins it by a decision, getting the takedowns, getting that control time, attempting submissions and ground and pound, but I don't think he gets it. I'm going to go decision there for Youssef Zalal. Gregory Rodrigues and Jared Cannonier. I think Gregory is more likely to get the finish for sure, but they both are finishable. They both have chins where you're like, they can definitely get cracked at any moment in this fight. So Jared is live, but I think Gregory's going to pressure forward, get inside of that range on Jared Cannonier, my bad. Jared Gordon's also on this card. Jared's going to land more volume. Gregory's going to land the bigger shots, but Gregory's going to start mixing in takedowns, wear on that gas tank of Cannonier, and make him think like takedowns are coming. More takedowns and more takedowns start to make you think takedowns are coming. Then you can use that to set up the shots up on the feet. I think Gregory does that, mixes in takedowns early on in this fight, gets inside of that range, and eventually uses that, boom, to land up top on Jared and knock him out in round 3, round 4. I'm going to go Gregory Rodrigues to win that one by knockout in the later rounds. So I got Gregory, Youssef Zalal, Edmund Shabazian, underdog Nazim Sadikov, Rodolfo Vieira, Jose Delgado, 50-50 fight. I go Angela Hill, Jared Gordon, Rafael Estevam, underdog Chaos Williams, Elijah Smith, underdog Dontel Mays, and Jacqueline Calvacanti. Those are the full card quick pick predictions. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.